Hi, Merry Christmas. I was coming to tell you about some traditions. We have two that I want to tell you about, and they are just simple memory-making traditions for us. And one is 11 years ago, we moved. And so we went from the tradition of Christmas Eve with my in-laws, Christmas with my parents, all afternoon at our house. And that's how we rotated our Christmas traditions to living too far away to spend time with all the in-laws and all the grandparents. And so at that year, I had teenagers, they were upset. So I made shrimp and grits after our church's candlelight service. We were now living in the South. We had moved from the North. I was like, welcome to the South. Here's a Southern tradition. Here's a Southern meal. And so that year we did shrimp and grits. And every year since then, after we come home from candlelight service at our church here in Alabama, we have shrimp and grits. And my kids have taken that on. And when they've come to visit, they're like, and we're having shrimp and grits for Christmas Eve. And absolutely we will. I can go anywhere at any restaurant and I order shrimp and grits, and it reminds me of our Christmas Eve nights with my family. I know that my kids kind of feel the same way. And so if I even pull it out in the middle of the year, we will talk about Christmas Eve and what we're going to do for Christmas. And it brings us to mind of Christmas Eve, the retelling of Luke, being able to remember Christmas, our friends that we invite to our house on Christmas Eve night. And that's the other tradition. It was that we tend to now open our house up on Christmas Eve night, that it is whoever wants to come, any of the kids' friends, there's, it's now in-laws. So my son-in-law's extended family, if they want to come and spend. And so one year we had about 10, 20 to 28-year-olds here at the house. I do not have that many kids, but they all brought a gift, and we did like a crazy Santa gift exchange game. And all these kids know they can come to our house. They are welcomed. I just kind of need to know who's coming before I start cooking. And then we do this crazy gift exchange, and everyone participates equally. We treat anyone who comes in as part of the family. And that is our tradition that we have started. That one's about 3 years old. And we talk about what gifts we're getting for our gift exchange. We'll be talking in May, June. The kids all look out for it. It's a fun exchange. It is a way that they can open their doors, and we know we can invite anyone into the house. And so our house becomes like a no judgment zone. You don't have family, you don't have somewhere to go. It's a place where we can welcome them in. We'll invite them to Christmas Eve service. We do talk about, the Christ child and our redemption that we've received from him by his coming here. And often we'll have tangent and rabbit trails of what if it had been like this? I wonder what this would have been like. But it's just a fun environment, and it's fun to bring our friends into on that Christmas Eve night. I hope you guys have a great and very Merry Christmas. Thanks.